Okay, last video for the day. Here's my crazy idea about hacking a Sonor double holder. I love the old Sonor Link era triple tom cymbal holders, the 5-way adapter, all that's just excellent engineering. And I've always been bummed that this modern 600 series, 4000 series, whatever, just doesn't have capability. You just have to attach a regular clamp here. So I pulled out the original tube, which you can do if you disassemble this pretty easily and get at the internals. And then I drilled out the center with a hole saw. And you can take one of these cymbal arms here, or sorry, cymbal tube adapters. And what I'm going to do is just open that up again and have a friend who's a welder get in there and just make a couple of simple welds to weld this bracket to the steel tube, and it should hold pretty well. And then up top you can see you do need clearance, so if you rotate this just a little bit here, something like that. Whoop. There you go. Just rotate a little bit. You should be clear on all the holes. That gets a little more difficult with these other ones that are a sort of triple head, or a triple bracket. I don't know what you call it, but can't really do that. So you got to really kind of figure out a creative position, which is about there. Gives you enough clearance for tom arm or whatever on either side. Doesn't look too bad. Then I thought, what about if I wanted a quad holder? That's where this long 20-inch tom piece comes in, because now what I can do is I can just go ahead and hold on. Now if I tack this up in here, I know what you're saying. This is crazy. This is nuts. But a lot of cymbal arms, you know, come up like this and then they ratchet out to the side anyway. A lot of the time when I have my tom arms in the top, for example, I've got a lot more space coming this way for my cymbal arms. I like my cymbals a little further away than my toms, so if I mount cymbal arms in here and bring them back this way, I should have enough clearance easily with, you know, the little tom arms that go in here, the 3/4 inch ones. Or I could go the other way. As long as I have enough room down here for some tom arms, I can go cymbal arms up top, put those wherever I want. Same idea applies, just gotta open this up again, which you can do with those screws down there. Gain access to the internals, and then a welder can make a couple of little welds to hold the tube together with the bracket. At least that's a theory. What do you think? Will it work? One thing I will say is if you're thinking about doing this, make sure you get a tom holder with really, really strong metal around here. Because if you're going to be seriously attaching these forever, you don't want any, like this one's brand new, it's beautiful, but you don't want any where there's a little bit of, you know, metal fatigue right here. So you're going to be using it for a long time. All right, quad holder or triple holder. Thanks.